Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending with your location and your time zone where you are. I'm glad and I'm grateful to God that I have an opportunity to share out some more with you and to have a moment also to interact with you. Suzie Yule Diadem, living positive regardless. Doesn't matter the point at which you are in life, but you rock positivity all the way. Here we share different things in life, different perspectives of looking at life. Everyone has his or her own path as to how God has paved our ways. And so I'm so excited to be here again. And yesterday, as I talked this, yesterday was Mother's Day. So let me take the opportunity to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, our moms who brought us up, the moms that have come to be. I have so many age mates who are mothers and moms to be. So happy mothers post Mother's Day. Yeah, so I celebrate you. I celebrate motherhood because I was born of a mother. I was born of a woman, and as such, I celebrate because I have seen the sacrifices that mothers do to bring us up. To pick on where we left last time, we were to discuss and to talk more about infertility issues. And to start with, my guys, my listeners, my followers, I have some good news. After I shared my story, there are so many questions that you guys asked me. And some of those questions, I would look at them and I would say, this one I cannot be able to answer because it is more of, it needs a professional to address it, because I don't want to give or to speak something that I have no knowledge about. And the good news is that I have a gynecologist who is ready to come and to share with us, especially for those who are asking me about IVF. And I'm so excited because the man who will be gracing our studios is a gynecologist I have known over the years. He has walked through women that I know, of course, that I cannot mention by names because it is not ethical, but I can tell you and I can give a testimony. I know of specifically someone that he worked with and she had issues with conception. And this is the same doctor who worked with her from the start. Like, okay, after she had sought treatment from other places and from other hospitals, when she came to this doctor, they walked step by step until she conceived. She had her ups and downs even after conception, and this doctor took her through, and today she's a happy mom. And so I can testify and say that I have a testimony of the work of this gynecologist. He has worked in Nairobi Hospital, in Kenyatta Hospital. He has a clinic at Thika, and he is an experienced. In fact, I'm so humbled that he accepted and agreed that he will come and he will answer some of the questions that you have. So I'm inviting you and welcoming you, because I also realize that infertility is affecting many men, and like the way to the society it looks like it is more an issue, a woman issue, but from my inboxes I can tell it is also affecting men. And so it will be so good to have him. So I invite you, if you're comfortable, you can write your question as a comment at the comment section. If you're not, you can just inbox me, maybe Facebook, maybe on my WhatsApp, or just find a way of sending me a message on my Instagram, wherever. Just find a way of letting me have your question, and we will be addressing all those things. And I'm so happy because I know we will be helped, and I know so many questions will be answered, and that I'm grateful for. So if you don't have this issue, please share this information, because you don't know who will be helped. Because I can tell you, the person who will be coming to address this issue, he's so experienced. I know the man who will be gracing, or the gynecologist who will be with us, he will be very resourceful. And as such, please share this information to as many people as possible, so that the next time, in the next video that we'll be having, okay, well, not the next video, because he'll be coming the other week after today. So maybe in the next, maybe the second or the third video from now is when we will be having him. So please share this information so that I can receive as many questions as possible, so that when he comes, he'll be able to address all that. Yeah, so that is some good news there. Now, yesterday, as we celebrated Mother's Day, we celebrated it in different angles, and because there were those who we have been graced enough, and I thank God for this, that we have our moms still alive. We can celebrate them, you can call them, you can give to them, and all that. So there was some of us who had that privilege, and so we enjoyed celebrating our moms. There are some who are celebrating Mother's Day who their moms are in heaven. Professionally, counselor says that grief doesn't end, or the pain of losing a loved one doesn't come to an end, but it becomes lesser with time, and you're able to live with the pain. It's not like the pain goes away. So there are those who have already been able to handle the pains. They now can celebrate their mothers. So there were those who are celebrating their mothers in heaven, and they were able to remember the good memories they shared and all that. Then there are those who are still in pain of the loss of their mothers, who are already in heaven, who have left. So the Mother's Day comes with different feelings and different emotions, and it is also good to take care of each other. I'm not saying it was wrong to celebrate. Myself, I celebrated my mom. It is also good to be very sensitive with our surroundings, because we have different people celebrating different events in different ways. Like now, for the Mother's Day, there are those who were able to celebrate, though there are those who are still paining. There are those who still feel the pain of the loss of their moms or their mothers, so they have not yet overcome the pain. So Mother's Day ikikuja, it brings fresh pains. It's a fresh reminder that their moms are no longer. And I'm so sorry for any of my viewers who could be going through that, and by God's grace, I pray that you'll find your healing, or you'll find a way to cope with the pain of losing a parent. Also, this Mother's Day comes to remind some of the blessing. Like yesterday, I said today I'm doing this when yesterday was Mother's Day. So yesterday I got to remember one of my friends who together we prayed for children. For the gift of the womb. And this lady, Rosie, I celebrate you so much, and I thank God for you, that today you are a mother. Sometimes the dreams, the prayers that you make, you pray until unaonanika God has key. And even I was telling her, is even looking funny for me to call her a mother. She has already, she's blessed with a child, and I thank God for that. So there are those who motherhood or Mother's Day has brought some lightening in their lives. They are grateful that this is their first time to celebrate the gift of motherhood, that now they have their children, they are breastfeeding and all that. Now there are others, men, celebration comes in so many. There are others like us. There are us now who we I don't know how to describe us. Now, sisi tuko wapi? Us, we are the people who have trusted God for the fruit of womb. We have before trusted and prayed God to be mothers, and we have wanted to be mothers, and we have gone through the pain, and we have come to a point of healing. Now we are healed. We are healed differently. Like my friend, she was healed because after many years, God has blessed her with a child, a beautiful child. I've had an opportunity to see the child, and Rosie, I must say you have a very beautiful child, and congratulations again. I've told you this before, I'm telling you again, congratulations. So there are those who are blessed by having now the actual fruit. There are those of us who have found healing even without the blessing of the womb, knowing that God has other plans for our lives. God has graced us with other things. We are still counting our blessings because we have so many other things that we can count that the Lord has done. So Mother's Day still comes as a reminder of the things that we went through, because like yesterday, actually I shared with my friend who is now celebrating the gift of a child. I was telling her, I remember how we used to cry, go for keshas, pray with our husbands. By then I was still married, and we would go and pray, and kulikuwa na zile altar calls zinaitanwa for the couples who are believing God for children. Then kunapewanwa word of knowledge that the Lord will visit you na mnatoka mkiwa, all those things. So it also, Mother's Day brought some memories which are not painful, because it is a history of the things you've overcome. Now, there is also now this other category of who, like me, who have not yet been blessed by the gift of children. They are still trusting God for it, and they are yet to overcome the pain. So Mother's Day came loaded with so many different feelings, and for me, I was saying, I want to be a bit sensitive with my surrounding, especially the people around me. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings because of the season they could be in their lives. There are people who, when they hear about Mother's Day and they have really trusted God for a blessing and the fruit of the womb, and they are yet to receive, it brings some pain in them. But all in all is that, now I was asking myself, do we need actually to celebrate such days? And I said, yes, we do. We need to celebrate them, because for sure, there is a lot that a mother goes through, and so they deserve to be celebrated. But then what happens to those who are hurting? Because as I have discussed, we have two categories of people who are hurting. Those who have lost their moms and they have not yet overcome the pain and the grief. So they are still, when you mention about a mother, it brings pain. Then when you talk about a lady who has been trying to conceive for so long, they have not been successful, because I can tell you it is painful when you are waiting on God for the fruit of the womb. When you mention about it, it becomes painful. To my thinking, I only think that, and that's why now Suzie Yule Diadem is here to try to tell people to live positively regardless. I saw someone say they lost their loved ones, and they were saying, actually it was a status, they were saying they were wondering why everybody else in town is going around their business as if nothing has happened, and they are wondering, don't you know I have lost so and so? And so life, despite the point at which you are, life has to continue. Imagine, as painful as it might be, life has to continue. So the best thing is for us to embrace our pains and to live and to have a positive mind, knowing that I'm feeling this pain today, but it shall not last forever. One time I'll be able to smile again. It's good to always lock a positive mind and to have positivity in you, that it shall come to a time when you also shall have a good time. You shall also smile. You shall also be happy. And so this is all about living positive regardless. So I thought of sharing and just encouraging someone there. You are feeling like some days should not be celebrated because they bring some pains, some fresh memories of things that you'd not want to remember. All I would say is, let us embrace our pains and walk through them and have a positive mind, knowing that one day, just one day, we shall be happy. We shall overcome the pain. And also, for one who is in the season of celebration, I think it's also good to be sensitive of the people around you. If there are no issues, then it's okay to celebrate. But like yesterday, so there's someone who celebrated me, and they told me Happy Mother's Day. Anne, thank you very much. Imagine you're the only person who told me Happy Mother's Day yesterday. And because Anne believes that I have nurtured people who feels the motherly nature of what I have done in their lives. And as such, I'm grateful. You see, the reason I'm talking of living positive regardless, because I might not be having biological children, but there are things I have done that someone can look and say you have acted like a mother here. And so they celebrated me. Thank you, Anne, for celebrating me. Yeah, so there is always find things to keep you feeling positive regardless of any pain and any situation that you are in. Now, today we were to share about my journey with infertility, and so I will share, but then I want to take a break. So in the next video, we'll keep watching for the next video where I will share about my journey with infertility, my fight with infertility, as we continue with the mother celebration of motherhood, because it didn't end by the fact that Jana was the Mother's Day. That's not the end of it. We ought to continue celebrating our mothers. And I want to celebrate my mom. Mom, I love you so much, and you know that I love you so much, and you know that I called you and I told you that, and every other day is a day to celebrate the fact that you gave birth to me. Yes, so thank you guys. Thank you for the new subscribers. Karibuni sana for the new subscribers. I'm so grateful. Thank you for choosing Suzie Yule Diadem. Thank you for my followers. Thank you for my big supporters. Thank you, Florence. You keep sharing in my videos and I feel encouraged, and I love you so much for doing that. Okay, well, not just for doing that, but I love you even before you share them, but now sharing them even makes me feel more loved. Thank you guys who have been sharing. Thank you, Feristas. Umekuwa an icon in this channel. Thank you so much. You're my big fan. Thank you, Bro Betty, you are my fan. I thank God for you. And yeah, so thank you so much, everybody who has been so supportive to my channel, those who keep commenting, keep those comments coming. Yes, we grow together. Share this information, and yes, we continue to grow together. I'll share with you my WhatsApp number. So if you have a question that you'd want me to ask the doctor when he comes, you can share with me. Either share with me now before then, so that when I have him, he will be able to answer all our concerns and all our questions. Anything related to fertility issues, whether you've had challenge in conceiving, whether you've conceived before and maybe lost your pregnancy before it came to time, all those areas, I know he'll be able to address that. Anything, especially for women, he has dealt with so many cases. This I know, he has dealt with so many cases. The usual thing, not even about infertility. Yeah, so those issues that you think you need a gyna to address, to answer of course the general questions, because the very personal, of course, he will give you his contact, and I will also tell you where you can find him. But for those general questions that you would want me to ask him, you can still inbox me. So I'll share with you my WhatsApp number, 011 2522 118 011 252 2118. So that's what my WhatsApp number. In the event you would want to just inbox me any question that you want the doctor to address when he comes.